Welcome to Afghan News with Mohsen Jamal. Afghanistan and Pakistan on Saturday held the first meeting of a joint peace commission vowing to fight terrorism and cooperate towards establishing peace in the violence-wrecked region. President Hamid Karzai was in Islamabad for a second day of talks just weeks after U.S. Navy SEALs killed Osama bin Laden in Pakistan, heightening calls within the United States for a peaceful settlement in Afghanistan. Karzai and Pakistani Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani led the first meeting of a joint commission for reconciliation and peace, pledging that the body would meet again in Kabul, but without announcing a date. They committed to an Afghan-led process of reconciliation and peace and called for the support of all Afghanistan's international allies, the Pakistani Foreign Ministry said. The commander of a provincial police rapid reaction force has been killed in a suicide attack in the Eastern Khost province, sources have said. Saturday's attack, which killed Commander Zahir, also claimed the lives of 2 of his bodyguards and up to 23 others were wounded in the blast. The attack occurred when a bomber blew himself up in the front of the police unit's base, Muhammad Yaqub Mandozai, the Khost deputy police chief, said. In another attack on the same day, Afghan authorities said a roadside bomb hit a bus in the south of the country, killing 15 people, including 8 children. The Ministry of Interior said the attack took place in the Arghandab district of Kandahar province, saying in a statement that 1 person was wounded in the blast. The UN says that May was the deadliest month for Afghan civilians since 2007. Meanwhile, 2 police were killed and 9 others injured as twin explosions hit Mehtarlam, the capital of Laghman province. Interior Ministry said in a press release on Saturday. The press release added that 2 mines planted by anti-government militants close to a police checkpoint in Mehtarlam city Friday night, and both the devices exploded with a span of few minutes, killing 2 policemen on the spot and wounding 9 others. Anti-government activities have been on rise since May 1st, when Taliban announced to launch a spring offensive against Afghan and NATO troops stationed in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Ghazni Provincial Police Chief Zarawar Zahed said a powerful blast rocked the province on Saturday, wounding 4 people. CIA Director Leon Panetta told Pakistan's army and intelligence chiefs that he was concerned about a reduction of U.S. troops allowed in the country, but was bluntly told no American boots would be allowed on the ground, Pakistani military officials have said. Panetta, nominated to take over as Defense Secretary next month, arrived in Pakistan Friday in an unannounced visit. His first trip since a secret U.S. raid that killed Osama bin Laden and severely damaged ties between the allies. Pakistan's army said Thursday it had drastically cut down on the number of U.S. troops allowed in the country and set clear limits on intelligence sharing with the United States. Panetta held talks with Army Chief General Ashfaq Kayani and Lieutenant General Ahmad Shuja Pasha, head of military intelligence. A U.S. embassy spokesman said he had no information on the talks. A new round of flooding across central China has killed more than 40 people, state media has reported. Torrential rains triggered floods and landslides that toppled homes and destroyed river embankments in Hubei province, killing 22 people and leaving 5 others missing. The cities of Yueyang and Changde in neighboring Hunan province also reported 19 deaths and 28 people missing following landslides early on Friday. In addition to the deaths, over 10,000 people were stranded by floods in the country. Flooding also wreaked havoc in southeast China. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said the Syrian army used helicopter gunships on Friday to disperse crowds in the northwestern town of Marat al-Numan. Video uploaded on Friday, which could not be independently verified, shows a helicopter flying over what the website says is Marat al-Numan, although it does not show the aircraft shooting. The site says 6 missiles were launched at the peaceful demonstrators. One witness said over the telephone that there were at least 5 helicopters flying over the town and that they fired at the crowds. The use of the aircraft came on a day of nationwide rallies against President Bashar al-Assad, as unrest showed no sign of abating despite the harsh crackdown by his authoritarian state. Clashes near the Libyan rebel-held city of Misrata have killed 31 people, according to a Dr. at Hikma Hospital. The doctors said that Muammar Gaddafi's forces used tanks, artillery and incendiary rockets in the bombardment of a town 30 kilometers from Misrata, where at least 61 people were wounded on Friday morning. Gaddafi forces also shelled the World Heritage listed Berber city of Ghadames for the first time on the Tunisian and Algerian border, opening a new front in the 5-month-long civil war. Ahmed Bani, a military spokesman in Benghazi, said that clashes had broken out in Zlatan on Thursday and resumed on Friday, with Gaddafi forces killing 22 rebels. And that Abi Shakur Sheikh Hassan, the Somali interim ministry, has died after a suicide attack at his home, apparently carried out by a niece, a security official said. Adan Muhammad said on Friday that the information they have so far indicates that a young woman, the ministry's niece, carried out the attack. This statement was confirmed by other security sources who said the woman had stayed at the minister's Mogadishu home for the last 3 days. Sheikh Hassan's leg had been smashed and shrapnel had got into many parts of his body, senior police officer Noor Farah said. And that's all for now. Thanks for staying with us.